Hey everyone, it's Kirk McLean here, and you're watching Clay's Canucks Commentary.
Hey Canucks fans, and welcome to Clay's Canucks Commentary live, presented to you by Van City Experts Real Estate. I am Clay, emo Canuck Clay, and this is my Canucks take, all in one take. It is Sunday night, May the 26th. If you're new, here's what you should do. Hit the subscribe button now for daily Canucks insight that's positive, timely, and trustworthy. If this feels like old times, this is kind of like old times. Before I moved my show to 11 p.m., I was doing my show at 10 p.m. every week. And then it's such a blur because I used to do streams, of course, always. And then when it was the COVID year, when they moved to the bubble for the playoffs, I remember I did a post-game live stream right after the game, after every single game. And I think I was the first one doing that, actually. I like to consider myself the OG, and not just because I'm so old. So probably the oldest of all the Canucks vloggers too, but the most original. So I remember doing that. And then they finished the bubble. And then the next season, I did nightly live streams, but they weren't post games. That's what it was. So the whole Canadian division year, because I was, I couldn't go to games because they didn't have any fan. Well, I went to that one game where I got the team in trouble, but that's you guys know that story already. So I think that year I went to, I can't remember if I went to 10 or 11 o'clock, but I remember I was going nightly, but I wasn't doing the nightly post-game streams. I remember that. Then the year after that was last year, or like technically not this season, but last season. And then is that when I started doing 11 o'clock at night? Oh yeah. Cause I remember I had some Canucks after, not Canucks After Dark, but Game Overs started last season. And of course this season was 11 o'clock at night, but this season in the playoffs, like everyone had a post-game show, and they're like established media outlets, because I know Sekeres and Price was doing one. I think Canucks Army was doing one. No, Sekeres Price was rink wide. Canucks Army was doing one. I think Locked On was doing one. Donnie and Dolly was doing one. There are a lot doing one. I know Kev was doing, Rev Trev was doing one. So there are a lot of post-game live streams, which is cool. But I really like settling into the 11 p.m. slot. But going forward, I'm already projecting what the summer is going to look like. I'm not going to be streaming every night. There simply isn't enough Canucks news to talk about every night. And I don't need to do it at 11 anymore because there's no games to get home from or anything like that. So we're going to try this 10 o'clock twice a week with some variations. And I'll talk about those as they happen, depending on my travel schedule or being away. And I'm still going to figure out what July is going to look like, considering I'm away for most of that month. But I'm happy that you are here. And I'll get into everything. What I'm basically going to talk for about 20 minutes. Some more thoughts about the Canucks since media day last Thursday. I want to drop a couple insights on you, get your feedback. And then today I'm giving away 3 gift cards to Vanbase, $100, $50, and $25. So $100, $50, and $25. So I'm giving away $175 worth of gift cards today. Love Jason Lim and Van City Experts. They're good sponsors, but this one's on me. This is a Canuck Clay sponsored contest tonight. Again, 3 gift cards, 100, 50, and 25. I will be, I'll set that up basically at 10:25 at UC. So in about 20 minutes from now, you'll have 15 minutes to enter. And then are we going to do reverse wheel, because it's not tickets, but I'm giving away $175 worth. So I think that's worth reverse. And if you can't stick around for reverse, then that's fine. So that's what I'm going to do tonight. Moderators, thank you for keeping this a safe and respectful place. Yeah, Erwin, I sent out the confidence pool. I sent out the email already as soon as the second round ended. So moderators, thank you for keeping this a safe and respectful place. Members, as Legends, Hall of Fame, and franchise members, thanks for your support as always. Don't forget, Legends and Hall of Fame, our group Zoom chat is tomorrow night at 8:30 p.m. And to everyone else, no matter where you're watching from, whether my beautiful neighborhood of Steveston and Richmond, in the city, Lower Mainland, province, country, continent, around the world, Thank you for being here. You know that I know that you could be watching anyone else, do anything else, getting ready for work, school, or bed, all three. But the fact that you're here with me, know how much I always appreciate you, and I never ever take you for granted. So, and I see some early feedback. I think you guys like the 10 o'clock start, but it doesn't matter because it just means I'm gonna try and get a bit more sleep now that all my studying and stuff is done. But this is how you get involved today. You can subscribe to the channel so you get active in the chat section, get notified of my videos. You can like the video. There's 60 of you watching on YouTube already, another 65 watching on X, but only 9 likes. So 9 likes. By the way, those of you watching on X, you're going to need to be, no, I was going to say you're going to need to be on YouTube to enter the pool, but enter the contest, but you don't have to. So forget what I just said. So there are 60 people, only 10 likes. So everyone that's in here, like the video, like the fact that we're together, like the fact that we are the longest running community here on Canucks community here on YouTube. I like the fact we're going to give away some prizes tonight as my thank you to all of you as loyal viewers. So I guess on one hand, you don't want too many people to come in the stream. So because every person that enters the contest is less chance for you, but not here to judge. We'll leave that up to you. You can leave a donation. And Andrew Chang, the legend himself, who's always lurking. I'm going to call him Lurking Andrew Chang, LAC, LAC. But he's here, and he gets the donation train out of the station. So Andrew Chang with a $7 donation. Just take my money and bet it in Vegas. I'll get 40% cut. Okay, so if I win, you'll get 40%. That's fine. You got it, Andrew. That's my trip for my 50th birthday later this in June. So thank you, Andrew. Let's give Andrew some love in the chat. So you can be like Andrew and leave a donation. Appreciate you, Andrew. You can gift a membership. It's a $5 donation and it gives someone franchise membership for the month. You can also buy your own membership, upgrade your own membership, use your monthly membership message, your triple M, or if you're listening on a podcast platform, make sure you rate and review. Okay, friends, I am thrilled you are here. I'm going to talk for the first 15 minutes or so, and then the contest enters. The contest entry is at 10:25. I'll give you plenty of time. For those of you that enter my contest, it takes like 3 seconds to fill out the form. So don't worry. 15 minutes is a lot of time, but I will get to you. I'll get to it in about 15 minutes or so. All right, guys, I want to, I don't know if you guys have been watching the playoffs, Edmonton versus Dallas, Rangers versus Florida. Very intriguing games. I wouldn't say, I don't know. I thought maybe I'm a little bit biased. I thought except for game 6 of the 7 games in the Vancouver Edmonton series were quite intriguing and quite exciting. And yeah, the Florida and New York went to overtime. Edmonton and Dallas have gone to, did they go to overtime in the first game? Yeah, they did. Regardless, so it's been some pretty good hockey so far. Obviously, I would love it if the Canucks were still playing, but we know that's not the case. So I want to talk about, there's a lot of things that came from Thursday's media day, and we spent a lot of good time breaking them down on Thursday, but that was 3 nights ago. And I have 2 insights that I want to share with you, and I just kind of want to get your feedback on them. And this is based on, right, since Thursday, I haven't seen you guys in 3 days, been watching, I rewatched all the interviews. I've listened to a lot of commentary, and I've talked to a lot of people, just a lot of Canucks fans at social gatherings, online, friends of mine. So the first one I want to talk about is Elias Pettersson. And Blake Price asked a question on Sekeres and Price that I found really interesting, and it's kind of like what I've been thinking over the past couple of weeks, and especially the past week. And he basically put it like, if you're Rick Tocchet, do you wish that $11.6 million was going to go to someone else for the next 8 years? Or basically, if you didn't have to spend it on Pettersson. And what Blake Price and Matt Sekeres were talking about, and this was an interview with Patrick Johnston, was hinting at how much does Rick Tocchet like Elias Pettersson. And and fitness is interesting. EP faked his injury so fans would give him a pass. So I'm going to talk about that as part of it. Fitness. Thanks for that. I'm not convinced that Tocchet loves Petey. I'll just be frank. I'm not convinced that he even likes him or likes him as much. Tocchet always talks about JT Miller. He always talks about Quinn Hughes. He always talks about even Myers, Joshua, Besser. Rarely does Tocchet speak about PD in glowing terms. Now, so there's that to think about. Like, when was the last time you heard Tocchet really go to bat for PD or glow about Pettersson? He hasn't called him out per se, but he did. There's that whole time where he was saying that PD needs to move his feet, and then he wasn't calling him out, but he was kind of calling him out. And so there's that aspect of it. So I'm not sure how much Rick Tocchet likes Elias Pettersson. Then kind of what Fitness said, whereas Ian Cole, Quinn Hughes, even Philip Hronek in his funny way, we talked about that on Thursday night, whereas they didn't talk about injuries. They either acknowledged they had an injury but didn't say much about it, like Demko, or they flat out denied they had injury, like Hronek. So whether or not they were completely truthful, Pettersson came out and pretty quick said, I had a knee injury since January. Now, I think all these things can be true. That helps explain his poor play for sure. He was being honest. Good. Did he break a code, or was there an unwritten rule that they weren't going to talk about injuries? I doubt it. Did he get coaching from PR and what to say? I'm not sure. So it's kind of interesting to me when I rewatched all the interviews and I started thinking about this, is he was the only one who really came out and flat out said, I was injured. Now, Demko was different because it was obvious he was injured. That's why he wasn't playing in the playoffs. So the PD one was interesting. Now, I don't know if that makes his teammates lose respect for him because, as Fitness said, he used it as an excuse. I wouldn't go that far, but he used it as a reason for sure. And yeah, and it's just kind of interesting. Like I'm seeing what a couple of you guys are saying here, and James, my good friend James, reading Tocchet's body language, you can tell he wasn't buying Pettersson's injury story. Tocchet, he didn't dismiss it, but James, I think you'd agree with me. He almost dismissed it, and I don't think he said it's just a little bit of tendonitis, because that would be kind of downplaying. But I think he said it was tendonitis, or he flat out said what it was. And I've never had tendonitis. It feels like I have tendonitis, but I don't think I have it. I've never had it, so I don't know how hard it is to come back. I heard you can play on it. Does it affect the rest of your body? I don't know. Like, I don't know anything about tendonitis. I only know about rupturing your Achilles tendon. But I agree with you, James. I talk, it almost seemed a little dismissive, or kind of like, I can't believe you said that. Fitness says Tocchet hates CP. I'm not saying he hates him, but I am saying that, and I'm not the first to say this. I know a lot of people, like in the media, others outside of the media, my friends are saying this. Pettersson's body language, the way his attitude too, as opposed to, and I'll just say it. Look at the core of our team, not including PD. It's all Americans, or you'd say North Americans, but we hardly have any Canadians. It's all Americans. Hughes, Miller, Demko, Besser, 4 Americans there. And I'm going to take out I'm going to add to the word American and say North American. I don't know if it's a North American thing. I do think that maybe Pettersson still, like, his English is fine, but when English isn't your first language, believe it or not, English is my first language, despite how I talk. But I know, in talking to people where English isn't your first language, no matter how good you are at English, you still think in your native language. So you still think, maybe PD is still thinking about expressing himself and listening to questions, answering them in Swedish before he changes. Now, I'm not making excuses for him. I just think that anytime English isn't your first language, there's always that chance that maybe something gets lost in translation, or something doesn't come out exactly how you want. So I'm not making excuses for PD. I'm just kind of thinking, his attitude, his body language, he's just a lot different, right? He's built different than Besser and Hughes and Miller and Demko. So there's that, that I'm kind of thinking about as well. Another thing I'm thinking too is I've heard that even socially, and this isn't a surprise to me if it's true, I've heard that maybe that when it comes to the social fabric of the team, that PD is more of an outsider than an insider. And I'm not to say he's alone, or no one hangs out with him, or no one likes him. I'm not saying that at all. but I'm not convinced. There's nothing that I've seen recently. Remember him and Hughes seem to be really close. I don't even think I don't know if that's the case anymore. I get the feeling that even on road trips, on social gatherings, I just have a sense. I'm not sure if PD's one of the guys, and maybe you don't have to be one of the guys. I've never played on a professional team, obviously. So I say all these things, and I so want Pettersson to succeed. Yes, we are giving him 11.6 times 8, $93 million over the next 8 years. He's going to be here longer than Tocchet. We know that, right? No coach lasts 8 years unless you're John Cooper or whatever. So I think I'm not going to sit here and say that Tocchet doesn't like PD, but I think it's clear that PD's not one of Tocchet's favorite players. So they're going to my point is, friends, they're going to have to figure this out, because there's going to be 8 years of PD, and I want him to do well. Like we know Quinn Hughes is as our captain, he's so effective. JT Miller, he's the emotional heartbeat of the team. But if you're paying somebody 11.6, I think it's fair to say we're only going to go as well as PD goes. And I'm not blaming him for a second round loss. I like the whole team played really well as a whole, but not every individual played well. And I think you'd agree that Pettersson is one of them. So I just really think that this is going to be a fascinating story to watch over the next couple of years as it balloons into longer. So you guys, I'd love to hear a bit of your thoughts right now. So instead of me going for 20 minutes and then going to you, I want to get your quick feedback. I'm just going to start in the recent ones. I'm not going to go all the way back. Our friend PD's attitude always seems to look defeated. Interview he did during the playoffs, per example of his attitude. Guys like Miller, Besser, and Hughes would have taken accountability and said they need to play better. PD didn't. Jason, this is a little strong. Congrats to the Canucks for wasting $93 million. Everyone dunks on the guy that's down. Just look at Miller, Myers, Lindholm, Garland. I'm willing to give PD a pass as long as he improves. Erwin, I like PD a lot. I've met him, and I want him to succeed. But I want to see more signs. And I think I was one of the more patient ones. I know people on my stream were saying, oh, you're too nice on him. You're too easy on him. But I was certainly giving him the benefit of the doubt, and I want him to do well. Well, Viper, at least the $93 million hasn't kicked in yet. Too early to extend Pettersson to 10 plus AAV until he earns his track record. I thought the same thing about PD in the locker room. Yeah, I'm just not sure. Pettersson is going to be a beast next season. Ricky, I'm with you. I want it. I want it to happen. So I hope you guys understand. And I'm not worried that someone is going to see that. No, I'm just talking about what I observe, but I'm also talking about what I hope. And I hope PD is a beast next year. PD was injured, but Tocchet probably felt it was weak to admit it. And that's the tricky thing. Yeah, admitting injuries doesn't seem to be a Tocchet type thing. Great point, Jay. Carol, the legend herself, gifts 5 memberships. So we have a donation from Andrew, and now another legend steps up. And Carol, $25 donation, 5 franchise memberships, and they go to Elfrin, Bruce, Philly, BC, and Terry. So I think all of you guys are former CCC members. So welcome to all of you. And Carol, thank you as always for your generosity. Pretty generous. Okay, I know there's a lot more comments, you guys, but I want to get to my next topic. So thank you for bringing everything, for putting everything in there. One last thing I'm going to talk about, then I'm going to get 2 minutes of your feedback, and then we'll open up this contest. And then I'll still answer questions during the contest period as well. Philip Hronek, up until Thursday, no, up until the playoffs, because I'm not one of those guys who says, oh, because Philip Hronek didn't seem so nice in the media, therefore we should trade him. No, anyone who says that's kind of silly. We're all grown men and women here. You got to be able to separate one bristly, is that a word? Bristly exchange with J-Pat from Hronek as a player. I'm not going to sit here and say we need to trade him now because he's not great with the media. We got to live with it. Okay. But if he wasn't injured, which I think is not the case, we all believe he was injured. We've heard stories of one of his arms bandaged up like crazy. Everyone's been talking about that. So if he was injured, then you kind of give him a bit of a pass, or at least more understanding, like we're doing for PD. But if he wasn't injured, you got to wonder where his production went in the second half of the season. I got to believe he's at least a little bit injured, because same as PD, he kind of dropped off the face of the earth after the All-Star break. On one hand, if he wants 8 million, 7.5, 8 million, I don't think it's worth it. And nothing to do with the media. I just don't think it's worth it. I think you could find a guy who can do closer job for half his price. And then you're saving money there. I love Martin Necas. You guys know that. You guys know I love Necas as a player. I don't know if he's if exactly a 1-for-1 or a 2-for-2, whatever. But I know that rumor is quite the juicy one, and I love Necas. Have you seen the Carolina Hurricanes team? They got like two. We think we have a lot of UFAs in our face. They have like 2/3 of their team up for. They got like their Svechnikov and Aho. They're staying, but a lot of decent players, Pesci and Necas and Chatfield and others. They are either UFA or RFA. So they're even worse case, more not worse, but they're more players up for free agency than the Canucks have. So the Hronek one's interesting because I you always want a good right shot defenseman, but at what price and when does it not make sense from a money standpoint? Especially when I think the Canucks are going to make. I actually think they're going to make Zadorov and Myers their priorities over Hronek. I really do. I really do. I think they're going to make Zadorov and Myers their priorities. And I think Alvin really likes Lindholm too. So I know Hronek's a UFA, RFA as opposed to UFA, but I would rank him like 4th or 5th in terms of priority. Now I know he's an RFA, so technically we have club control for 1 more year. And he has arbitration rights, and we can get into that later, another stream. But that's the fascinating thing to me is I actually think Zadorov, Myers, Lindholm are priorities over Hronek. I think Bluger, I think Lafferty's gone. I think DeSmith is gone. I think Friedman's gone. And to me, Bluger and Joshua are 50-50. Bluger has always been 50-50 to me. But Joshua, I originally thought, no, we're going to sign this guy for sure, but he's only going to sign for $2.5-3 million, right? And then he's got better as the season went on. He had an up and down playoff. So if Joshua's worth 3.5 or $4 million, if that's what he wants, could we get what Joshua does from another player as well? So I think, and of course, Alvin and Rutherford are going to do this. They're going to look at our offseason as a whole. While they acknowledge that signing one guy or not signing one guy is going to have a domino effect on everyone else, they're going to prioritize their guys. I still think they're going to look as a whole. We got to get 1 or 2 top 6 wingers. We got to beef up, redo our defensemen because we're not going to bring all the guys back, including Ian Cole. So I think it's up to Rutherford and Alvin to do a comprehensive look at the team and their needs and where their money is tied up, as opposed to going player by player. I know that systematically that makes sense because you only know how much money you have once you decide on contracts for certain players. But I think it's going to require a bit more sophistication than that. And I'm confident that Alvin and Rutherford can do that. So a couple thoughts in here. Kempner says, I'm tired of overpaying players. Hronek can't be asking for 8 and only play great for half a season. Hronek is not worth what he's asking. Bluger is coming back after his caption. Okay, I got to see that for sure. Let's get Necas and Ehlers. I'd be with that. Ehlers. Okay, so I have a lot of time for a lot of your comments, but I got to open up this contest first. So let's do this. Let me do my Mitchell sponsor read, and then we'll open up the contest. Shout out to my sponsors, my primary sponsor, Vanity Experts Real Estate. Contact Jason Lim and his team for all of your real estate needs. Shout out to my secondary sponsor, Coach Patrick Liu, weight loss coach. Check him out at coachpatrickliu.com/clay, and you can receive a free 5-day workout to see if you like what he has to offer. Thank you to GasJack Art, maker of that fine artwork, and thank you to Vessi Footwear. Sale on right now. Use the link tinyurl.com/VessiClay and receive a free pair of socks off your next purchase of Vessi shoes. Also, Mitchell reminder, you can subscribe, you can like the video, you can leave a donation, you can gift memberships that Carol has just done. And then she got another donation. I'll get to that in a second. You can buy your own membership. You can upgrade your own membership. Use your monthly membership message. And if you're listening on a podcast platform, make sure you rate and review. Shows this week, today, now. Then Parker and I are doing Canucks After Dark tomorrow because we're not going to do one on June 3rd because I'll be out of town at a speaking engagement. So make sure you join us tomorrow for our season wrap up. And then my shows are only twice a week now, Sunday and Wednesday. Sunday and Wednesday. So you get me 3 times a week. Today, 3 times this week. Today, tomorrow, and then Wednesday for my own show. All right. Just before I open up the contest, I want to acknowledge Carol's donation of $10. Very generous of Carol. Let's give Carol some love in the chat. Said, who is the most important person to sign at this point? What would you do if it was you? How would you make the decision? I think we need a winger, but of the players that we have a chance to re-sign, like our own free agents, I go Zadorov. I know Kempner would agree with me. I go Zadorov because if you're already going to lose, if Hronek's RFA, Zadorov, Myers, and Cole, that means Hughes and Susie and technically Hronek are the only ones coming back. Of the three, I take Zadorov over Myers over Cole. So Zadorov to me is the most important player to sign. I know I see a couple of votes for Lindholm as well, which I have no problem with that. I know Alvin loves the three centers deep, but if Lindholm wants $7-8 million, this, you can tell this is going to be very, very tricky. Okay, let me type in I'll put it on the screen first. Then I'll explain what we are doing here. So there it is. And I'll actually put it in the chat as well, so you have it. So how do I do this? I gotta go to YouTube. So there is a link right there. I'm gonna give you 15 minutes to go into it. And I'm gonna show you what we're doing real quick. And then I'll go back to some of your questions. No problem, no problem. So today I am giving away 3 gift certificates to Vanbase. And for those of you that won, there are 3 of you, Steve, Marcus, and Sebastian, who won $25 gift cards last month. I forgot to send them to you because I thought that I had to do it through my contact. I realized I could just buy them online. So instantaneously, I can buy these. So whoever wins tonight, I'm sending it to you tonight. Before you go to maybe when you get up tomorrow morning, the 3 lucky winners are going to have these gift cards in their email box. So I'm going to just buy them tonight. So to thank you for your loyal viewership, I'll be giving away Vanbase gift cards tonight. $100, $50, and $25. Enter your details for a chance to win. Please enter the contest only once. Don't use multiple names. Don't use the multiple screen names. Don't use multiple email addresses. Don't use multiple phone numbers. If I discover, this sounds like a dad here, but I am a dad. If I discover that you've entered more than once, I will remove all of your entries. Once again, if I discover that you've entered more than once, I will remove all of your entries. So once again, I'm going to give you about 10 or 12 minutes to enter. 11:40 is the cutoff. Absolutely no exceptions, but we will be doing Wheel of Names reverse elimination. So don't complain. Don't say, well, I wish I got to get to bed. That's fine. You can get to bed. You don't have to be here to win. But yes, we are doing Wheel of Names reverse elimination for this contest. Okay. Let's go. Ron says, most important resigners, Zadorov, Lindholm, Joshua Myers, and Bluger. You know, I'll take that. I'll take that. We're not including Hronek because technically he's RFA, but I will take that for sure. Limo to Boston for DeBrusque. Yeah, but why Lindholm though? Boston wouldn't trade for him when they would just go after him as a UFA, right? Yeah, there you go. Lindholm was gone. Lindholm was UFA. Well, exactly. In hindsight, should they have kept Horvat and traded Petey? And did you see the PWH? No, I did not see the PWHL game. So Derek, tell me what happened. I was at church tonight. With respect to yeah, I don't know. It's so tough to say. I think they were making their decision between Horvat and Miller, and I'm not giving up on Petey just yet. I think it's just really raw right now. So I wouldn't go, Derek. Good question, but I wouldn't go as far to say as they should have kept Horvat instead of Petey. Well, the Canucks' first round pick from last season play next year. That is Bovenlander, right? I think he's gonna do one of those things where he'll play out his college season, and then if it ends early, and depends where the Canucks are in the playoff race, he might get a look at the end of this upcoming season. But remember, at the start of this season, just now, they said he was 2 years away, so that would be the end of his second year. Oh, if he wasn't, it would be fit. Gotcha, Justin. Thank you. You want to do Hronek for Natchez. Yeah, Natchez is good. Carol, I don't have time to look at it. Just enter again. Just enter it again then, and then I'll just take one of them then. The most important thing for next season is the possibility of seeing 2 Petterssons on the ice. Yeah, we'll see when DPD is ready. Hey, Bern, nice to see you. Must is re-sign Myers. Yeah, I know. He was good this season. Edmonds' main priority is Zadorov. Very good. Would I still trade PD and Natchez and so PD for Natchez and Kotkaniemi and picks? I don't like Kotkaniemi, but if it's Natchez and picks for PD, I'm tempted, but it depends. It's easy for me to say. It's easy what the picks are. I still think PD's gonna be really good. I really do. Second overtime, Minnesota score, but goalie interference. Oh wow! I will have to check that out. Thank you. Is that the final or is that the semifinal? I find it wrong how we view the players who weren't producing to be bad. They were banged up and hurt. Totally fair. Totally fair. Called goal in the ice. Minnesota team came out celebrating, but it's over. That is nuts. Verlander does shoot right. James, I think, I don't know. They're saying his ceiling is second pairing, but maybe Hronek's just a really good second pairing as opposed to a first pairing guy. Then yeah, that's fair. You know, and I think of course Verlander's a couple years away, but maybe you're not going to commit long term to Hronek because of that. That's a great point. I watched the Hronek interview and I wanted to know, did he ever talk to the media during the regular season? J-Pat was right. They gave him a space and is being a complete bum. Correct. He did not speak to the media at all this season. Lek Haramaki is going to go to training camp. I'm not sure if he makes the team out of camp, but you never know. Hey, Jay, Vanbase gift cards, giving 3 of them away in about 10 minutes or so. How many players do you think the Canucks will get during the free agency market opens up? Harry, I can't comment yet on who they will get. I don't know the UFA as well enough, but they're going to need to get about 5 or 6 of them. Maybe 3 or 4 of them, depending on who leaves and how many spaces they leave for young guys. Hoglander for Natchez. Yeah, we'd have to give up a lot though. Like with Hoglander, it's not just gonna be 1 for 1. Not saying that you're suggesting that, Justin. But yeah, Natchez is good. We see Magic at the draft. Any Magic at the draft, we'll see. Actually, I'm going to be in Vegas for the draft, but I'm not going to go because the Canucks don't have a first round pick. I would do Hronek for Ehlers. I would. I like Nick Ehlers a lot. Hronek doesn't like talking to the media, just like Petey. What cap it for Myers? I think you go 3 to 4. You go max 4. I'd love him at 3, but that's a half. That's 50%, right? He tried to not talk to the Detroit press last season. I heard that. Yeah, Lekaramaki can be really good, but I just don't know if it's going to be next year, Karan. Kotkaniemi for Mikheyev, $5 million each, right? Zadorov, his wife, and his kids were in Victoria. Sweet. Making themselves at home. I love it. What would I do with Hronek personally? He's not worth 78, but right-handed don't grow trees. Yeah, Peter, that's the thing. This is so tricky. I don't give him 7 to 8 million though. Hearing the rumor of Canucks interest in Kotkaniemi in case Lindholm leaves. Cheaper young third line center. Yeah, maybe I just don't like him because he injured PD in his PD's rookie year. I still think it's gonna be Dallas, Florida, despite Florida being down 2-1. That's what I said at the start, so I got to stick with that. Wait till he gets bought out, says I lie. Zadorov would shoot right if he skated backwards. Very good. Joshua is the most important to sign. Kotkaniemi's term is too long. Yeah, exactly, Ricky. I remember that. Exactly. Based on Hronek's girlfriend's tweets, it doesn't sound like he's coming. Oh, Zal, tell me what Hronek's girlfriend said. I don't follow Canucks Wags on Instagram, so I don't know, or Twitter. 1 more year of development. Yeah, that's why they take a step back tomorrow, or do you mean next season? What's one first overall pick you wish Vancouver would have gotten between Jack Hughes and Ryan Nugent-Hopkins? Oh, Connor McDavid. Easy. Negativity around PD. Do you think this offseason for him, perspective, you have mental reset? I hope so. Peter. It's very important that he does. I think it's strange if any player won't talk. Yeah. Trev, it could be shyness. It could be language. It could be just defensiveness, lack of confidence, lack of public speaking. Who knows? I think it does come with the territory, given how much money you make, but Nature's bad defensively. It might not be a talk it guy. Perhaps, Garrett, perhaps. We traded it to Calgary in the Lindholm trade. I think we have different conversations. Had PD a good playoff? I agree. Carol says I wouldn't trade PD. Me too. I wouldn't either. I do think Gensel would be a great fit, but an expensive fit. Hey, Rainiel. Yes, I'm not here. I'm just here for the riot. Is on ESPN on June 4th. So, Ali Women's Hoops, watch it. Let me know what you think of my appearance 4 times in the first half an hour. Not that I was counting. I do think Florida will beat New York in 7. I said that at the very start, Simon. That's my hope. Boston is interested in Lindholm. I think that's more realistic than us keeping him, to be honest with you. Amon and Hoglander and picks for Natchez. Maybe. I don't think I think Amon's just a throw-in. I think they might want a Hoglander and picks. I don't think they want Amon. Well, it's weird. I have to go through this on another show, Fangirl, but because he's a restricted free agent, technically he doesn't have to sign anything the Canucks put in front of him. He can just say, I'll just take the 1-year deal, or he can take the Canucks to arbitration. So, and if the Canucks don't agree to that, then any team could sign him. He becomes a UFA, actually. But I'll explain that in another show. Deep down, do you feel that Lindholm won't be signed? Yes, but I want him to. But yeah, we could get close to what he does for a lot cheaper. I would love Hronek and Hughes split up. That's correct. Any team can sign him. Dallas, Florida final would be horrible for ratings, though. All right. I will highlight this, and then I'll start to get ready to close off the... So you guys got 2 minutes to enter the contest. 2 minutes to enter the contest. Irvin with the $7 donation. Let's give some love to Irvin in the chat. Says, just celebrated 12 years of marriage with my wife, Jamie, yesterday. Awesome. That's so good. 18 years overall as a couple. Wow. So you did 6 years before. That's awesome. The secret of harmony is to choose your partner every day. That is great advice. Irvin, you should start a YouTube channel like Swerving with Irvin. That doesn't sound right, but no, that doesn't sound right at all. Take that back. But thank you for the donation. And most importantly, happy anniversary, Irvin. That is awesome. All right, friends, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give you guys a minute to enter the contest, but I was going to wrap up the stream from a podcast standpoint, but I can do that later. That's fine. So you got 1 more minute to enter. And then you guys are going to have to talk amongst yourselves while I get the entries ready. All right, guys, you got 1 minute, and then I'm going to be ruthless. Well, it's been up there for 50 minutes. I'm going to cut it off in exactly a minute. So you have 1 minute to enter the contest, a chance to win a gift certificate to Vanbase that we're going to do reverse wheel elimination. And you now have 45 seconds to enter. I'm not going to take any late entries. Yeah, Garrett likes to swerve in. That wasn't good. Swerving with Irvin. Tyler, just click on the link, please. Click on the link that's pinned. You got 30 seconds. And if you're in, you're in. If you're not in. Swerving with Irvin. Giving away Vanbase gift certificates, but I'm not waiting for anyone. It's the pin link, Tyler. You can do it. You can do it. So I have no problem with Tyler showing up late. I have no problem with anyone showing up late, but it does come with consequences from a standpoint of, like if I'm doing a contest that has a cutoff. All right, Tyler, you got like 10 seconds. Maybe in Vegas you can do how to pick up chicks with clay. Gail approval needed. Well, I'll tell you something. There's not going to be any Gail approval. That's for sure. Karan, you trying to get me in trouble, man? You trying to get me in trouble? Okay, I just saw one more entry came in. Maybe that was Tyler. Maybe not. Okay, guys, I gave you guys an extra minute. I'm cutting it off now. One more just came in. So I am cutting it off right now. Yes, I see Tyler in. Okay, we're done. Download these responses. So talk amongst yourselves the usual for the next couple minutes where I just got to get this ready. So maybe I'm not going to read any of these comments, but my question to you is who's the, yeah, you guys kind of talked about it already. I'm stalling as I'm downloading here. Who is the most important priority for the Canucks to sign this offseason? UFAs only, so don't count Hronek. Who is the most important priority for the Canucks to sign this offseason? Keep talking, talk amongst yourselves. I need to concentrate just for a minute here. So I know this isn't going to make for the best show, but I got to sort this all out right now. Get rid of any duplicate entries. I believe one of them was done by accident. It's not because you're trying to cheat. Okay, here we go. I don't know who is going to cop to the name Anita Poo, but Anita Poo and Ben Dover are somehow in there. Is it bad if I say I kind of hope you don't win because I know that's not your real name and then I'm giving it to someone else, but what can I do? Okay, I see one duplicate, but I know that was by accident, so I'm not disqualifying this person. What else we got? Doing a very quick look. First, I'm sorting by names. Okay, I see another fake name. So I don't know if all these fake names have different phone numbers, though. That's going to be interesting. It's funny. I'm talking to you while I'm doing this. Okay, so I've sorted that. I've sorted by there. Now I'm going to sort by this one. You know, if I have more resources, someone could be doing this for me while I'm on the stream, but that's okay. Yeah, I got some weird. Should I be a jerk and delete? I think someone made names for this contest. Like I'm seeing email addresses where it's just numbers@gmail.com, where it's very easy to. But then when it comes to phone numbers, I don't know if these are legit phone numbers. Like I see like 6 or 7 different play on words. So they're trying to get me to, if I say it out loud, then it sounds like stupid or perverted or funny, depending on your thing. But do I leave those guys in? Because if they're actual people, but they just they might be actual people. They just have weird names or they're trying to be funny. Like I could see someone putting like their spouse's name in there or whatever. Okay, we'll just see what happens. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna award it until I can confirm someone's email. That's what I'm gonna do. I think that's the safest. All right, so be forewarned. If you put a fake email in there, well, email is the way I get your prize. So I'm gonna confirm all these emails before I actually send the prize out. I think that makes the most sense. That way I'm not wasting money too. Because $100 is a lot of money, if you know what I mean. All right, guys, I'm done. Thank you. That it took a while, but there are a lot of entries, 100 exactly. And I think 5 or 7 of them, I'm not sure if they're real people, but we'll see what happens. All right. They're real, but burner accounts. Delete would be wonderful. Delete people. Yeah, but the thing is, I don't know if they are fake. That's the thing. Like, so Anita Poo is in there, but there's a phone number and there's an email. Should I just phone the phone number right now? No, it's 11 o'clock. That's the tricky thing is I don't know if they're fake. So you know what I can do? I'll deal with it later. They might not win a prize though. If I find out that they're actually someone else. So let's just try it. Let's just see what happens. I'm not going to worry too much about it right now because I don't know if I can make a proper decision right now anyways. We'll be fine. We always are. You guys are saying phone them. You guys are hilarious. Okay, let me just get this wheel set up. I'm going to customize it. Got to be fast, right? Spin time. 3 seconds. Spin slowly. No, just wait to get show title. After spin. Auto remove. Well, I think we're good. Phone the kid again. You know, Mills, if someone put their spouse's phone number, what can I do? What can I do? Can't really do much. It's on them. It's on. If they want to do that to win $100, then that's on them. I can't really worry about it. Okay, friends. There are 102 entries. We got to move a little bit quick. We got to move pretty quickly. So hope it doesn't. I'm not even on Wi-Fi. I'm on a fast wired Ethernet connection. I've tried to close down most of the stuff on my computer. So we'll just see what happens. So good luck. Don't worry. The sound isn't like a horror scream. I can't remember what I picked, but I remember I liked it. So 5 randomizers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to take the top 3 winners, but I also remember who 4 and 5 are, just in case 1, 2, 3, just in case 1, 2, 3 are fake. Here we go. Remember, as soon as your name is, you're going to be removed. Good luck. Oh, wait. I forgot I put the music. So there's music and the trombone. Sorry, Sienna Rob. Well, this is going to be fast. I lie. Oh, all my friends. By the way, this is good pace, right? There's music. There's a sad trombone. Sorry, Derek. Garrett says, oh, sorry, Garrett. Irvin doesn't like the music. Irvin, just turn your computer down just for a few minutes. I think Espo won last time. Hold on. Maybe I can turn the music down if that's the issue, Irvin. Oh, no. You can't change the music and the... It's going to turn the whole volume down. Okay, you guys want me to take off the music? I know I'm not going to please everyone. Okay, tell you what. We will do a happy medium. We won't do the music. Where do I do the music? We won't do the music, but we'll do the sad trombone. Complain about it's okay. It's okay. We're not trying to start a fight. How do I get out of the music then? Because I didn't used to have it. No sound. Random music. Drum roll. Okay, we're gonna go. Okay, fine. Wait, this is my show. I can do what I want, right? Okay, we'll do no sound for now. Some people like the music. Okay, I'm bringing the music back for the top 10. I don't care. Oh no, I'll do that ding 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 ding. And we'll keep the trombone. I really like the trombone. I don't know about you guys, but I really like the trombone. We will do the ticking sound, so at least there's something. Adam, all our regulars. Marcus. Evelyn. So, by the way, the Oilers La Bamba thing, they started it because of that kid, right, who passed away a couple years ago. But the Dallas DJ, in-house arena guy, did not know about that story. So Oilers fans were mad that the Dallas Stars were being insensitive. But the Dallas DJ said, I didn't know about the story. I'm sorry. And he did a really fair apology. And he says he won't do it again. There, problem solved. Shiraz. What was that little boy's name that passed away? Was it Jack? I want to say it's Jack. Hey, Francis. Sorry you didn't win. I like the trombone. I think the trombone's a keeper. Oh, sorry, Andrew. Ben, thank you, not Jack. Ben, thank you, guys. Hey, Robert, nice to see you. Oh, one of my personal favorites, Tom Clayman is out. See, this is fast. We've already got through 12 people. Ben and Joy Moss. Thanks, Robert. Katniss. I think the trombone is more, sorry, Nux fan, is more appropriate than the fake cheering, right? Dust in the wind. Sorry, Justin. Ishazi. Yeah, Angus, I don't know if it's realistic for him to know every story about every market, though. I don't know. Well, here's one of the ones that I think is fake. Just read it. I'm not going to read it. There's about 3 or 4 more of those. Oh. Sorry, Ricky. Are rich. Indigo hurts. You guys getting sick of the trombone, or is it fine? Sorry, Harry. This is going by fast. Mackie. Oh, I forgot. Yes, many of you were daring me to say your name because of the. Hey, Andre. Andre, thank you for being here. Sorry you didn't win. I know there's the whole thing of people felt that I jinxed them when I said their name. So if you type it in now, Bruce liked the fake trigger. Okay, I'll change it everywhere. Erwin, I'll go random music in the top 50. How's that? Non-existent. Non-existent in the contest now, too. Luke? Is there anyone who wants me to pronounce, who's still in and wants me to proclaim their name in the chat and is not afraid of this supposed jinx? Sorry, Andy. Anyone you want me to proclaim your name in the chat? Okay, there's another one. There's another one. Okay, I think I'm not sure. I think all the names are going to have to be PG going forward. Sorry, Edmund. Okay, good luck, Snap Dancer. Good try, Gord. Oh, we've already got rid of 30 people already. Ron. Yeah, I think that for the next one, I'm going to do a quick suitability check. All right, Jason Lim or Van City Expert or whoever you are in there, good luck. Oh, I trigger your. Oh, sorry, Michael. Oh, Bruce. Good try, Bruce. Okay, there's like 10 names now. So one of you guys, I don't. You're kind of funny, but you're kind of immature. Let's just call it out right now. But maybe you don't care. Michael, how did I trigger your Google Assistant? 15 away from random music. Mischief. And although I'm sure a lot of you guys like reading these names as they come up. Yes, Joy Moss. Thank you. Sorry, subscribe. Good try, Hockey Mick. Okay, there's another one. So I've counted about 4 names now. All right, we're down to 60 already. It's going by pretty fast. Oh, Pastor Dan. Matt McCauley. This is sad. Someone needs to win. Yeah, someone will win. We're just about 20 minutes away from it. Good try, Sophie. This is way faster than I used to do it. Sorry, Jack. And good. I've never seen that name before. Sorry about that. Okay, here's another one. Read it. Ha 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 ha. Leicester. Okay, 3 more names and then we're into random music. Oh, Chris Vance, the expert, stays alive. Angus. And GM Patrick Alvin. Okay, we're exactly halfway done. Irvin, I think you're still in, right, Irvin? Yes, but just a warning, I am going to put some music on now. So let's go with some, I want hip hop. No, where was it? Where's sound effects random? Pop music. Oh, okay, so there's random within each. Okay, let's start with random hip hop. Here we go. Sorry, Trev, the music barely got started. Okay, everyone laughed. There's our friend Ben. It's like the first beat gets going, and then it's already set. Goat Boy, good try. Rome, I kind of want to extend it to like 5 seconds so at least we enjoy the music, but then it'll double our time here. Try Shep Shep. Oh, let's talk. Mark K. I just think it's so funny. Yeah, Trev, you're the first one after the music. I just think it's so funny. Oh man. Okay, every 10 people are gonna switch the genre. Good try, Coach Rob. Bloodline. All right, good try, JS. All right, we're down to 40 now, so I'm going to switch the type of music. Let's go to, let's see what pop random sounds like. Here we go. Oh, Japan 4. Good try. Nice seeing you. Josh. Okay, when we go to 30 people, I'll extend the time. Try Hans. Bren K. Try Kelly. Down to 35. Colin. Marcus. Austin. This trombone is still going. He will. Carl, it's Vanbase gift cards. $100, $50, and $25. Oh, that one had words. Mills, sorry, Mills. All right, down to the top 30. Gonna expand it. We're gonna do the spin to 4 seconds, and then we're gonna do some random. Let's try some random funk. I like funk. Sorry, Shannon. Oh, Jay made it to the top 29. Good try, Chris. Michael, I'm just laughing. It's so stupid. I'm just laughing at the trombone. Same song. Oh, sorry, Somi. All right, I'm gonna switch every 5 now. We had a request for a polka. Not just polka, random polka. This is so silly. Sorry, Zal. Oh, Tyler, you're the last one to enter. You made it all the way to 23rd. Not bad. Oh, Jason's mad again. He's mad again. Good try, SGP. You know, polka songs take a couple seconds to get going, though. Oh, Snap Dancer makes it all the way to the 21. We are now about down the top 20. I'm going with folk. No. I want dance and techno. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Try, Harold. Irvin, I don't have to. I just read your comments. Try, Bruce. Hey, Nux. Infuse and live. Wow, we still have. All right, so now we're down to the top 15. I want a bit more music, so we're gonna go 5 seconds, and we're gonna try some reggae and reggaeton. Good try, Carol. Mills, if the winner picked is a fake, then I'm going to go down my list, and then second place becomes first, and da-da-da. So I'm going to have to wait to hear all 3. J-Dub is out. Yes, I don't want to mention anyone's name but there's some funny comments I see. Oh, good try, CC. Oh, good try, Alfred. And with that, we are down to our top 10. So I need a tiny bit more music. We're going to 6 seconds now. And then top 10. This is pretty important. So I think we got to go with let's do it. Let's do some folk music for 3. Folk music for 3. Here we go. Sorry, Dia. Dolly, one more folk music. Sarah sweated all the way to number 8. Good try, Sarah. All right. So I'm going to do 2 more. And this one, we'll just do cinematic. Let's just see what happens here for 2. Just adjusting. And one more. Wow. Okay, I got to check something real quick. So we're down to our final 5. I just need to check one thing here. So I know Irvin's real because I've met him. I know Fangirl's real because I've met her. I know Karana's real because I've met him. I'm not worried that any of these guys are fake. Why would I do that? Kay looks very real to me because that's not like a weird perverted name. And Razor, I'm not sure, Razor, if we've met, but you sound so familiar. Yeah. Okay. I'm very confident that all 5 of these people are real people. Okay. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to go 10 seconds. No, this is top 5. We're going to go 15 seconds for the next 2. Okay. And these next 2 are going to get us into, the top 3. So we need something that's pretty like I don't want to take forever. Okay, hold on. All right, here we go. All right, guys, good luck. We're going to go from 5 down to 3. Sorry, Karan, and thank you, Knox. Yes, I got to 11,000 a couple of weeks ago. I appreciate that. The Canucks playoff run obviously helped. Okay, sorry, Karan. So now we are down to final 4. This person will be our runner-up, just in case one of the other 3 will not be able to fulfill their duties, as in using their Vanbase gift card. Sorry, fangirl. You got very, very close, but unfortunately, it was not meant to be. Now, we're going to make this wheel a little bit more. So everyone's on there 3 times. We're going to give this a good 20 seconds. And then for this one, I'm going back to my hip hop. Oh, yeah, this is my song. Okay. All right, guys, here we go. This first one is for $25, and then it'll be for $50, and then the last one standing will be no. You know what? How can you do best of 7 for the $100? So this one will eliminate. This person wins $25 to Vanbase. Here we go. Well, Kay, congratulations. I don't know if you're still in the chat. Kay, if you're still in the chat, say hello, but I will email you. Make sure you're legit. I'm sure you are. And then once I hear back from you, I will send you a $25 gift certificate to Vanbase. So congratulations. Oh, you are, Kay. Awesome. Awesome. Kay, you're welcome. You can just tell me right here. If the email address that you put into your entry form, is that the email address you want me to send the Vanbase card to? Then I won't even email you first. Like, I can tell you're legit. So, okay, if you are indeed, if that's the email address you want me to send to, I'll just send it to you tonight. Okay, good deal. Thank you, Kay, for your support. I know it looks like you're a member on here, which is good. Okay. I have to get rid of K. Irvin, are you still watching? Razor Gaming, are you still in here? Let me know. Now we're going random hip hop. Oh yeah, drum roll for all 7. It's gonna be a long drum roll, but yeah, maybe we should. Irvin's here. Awesome. Is Razor actually? Should we go completely random music? So we have no clue what it's gonna be. And Karan, happy belated birthday. You turned 20 on the 22nd, you said, right? That is awesome. Happy belated. Okay, friends, we are going to do this. This is best of 7 style. Swerving with Irvin made it to the final. And Razor, I'm not sure if Razor Gaming is still here, but certainly doesn't have to be. All right, here we go. Best of 7. You want to see your name. Here's spin game number 1. I'm not sure what category of music this is. And Swerving with Irvin takes a 1-0 lead. That's a pretty close one. So that's like a 4-2 to me. All right, Irvin's up. Irvin's up 1-0. Whoops, it eliminated Irvin. I got to take that off where it doesn't auto remove the winner. So I got to get one more Irvin in there. Yes. All right, 1-0 Irvin. Here we go. Not sure why I'm dancing like this. Oh yes, you're right. It shouldn't be the trombone. And Gaming wins that one solidly. That's a 5-2 victory. So now it's 1-1. You're right. It should not be a trombone. I'm still learning, you guys. After spin. No, not Angel Choir. We should be like cheering, right? Children's Hooray. Let's do that. Another solid win by Razor, takes a 2-1 lead after that dominant performance. Led from head to from the start of the game to the end. Here we go. 2-1 for Razor. Sounds like a church song. You cannot get any more. That's like a 6-1 victory right in the middle. Irvin ties it up. Swerving with Irvin. It's 2-2. By the way, what was the song before this one that I said sounded like a church song? Was it a Christmas song? I don't even know what song it was. Anyways, it is 2-2. Yeah. Shut out 6. I would say 6-0. So it is 2-2. I don't even think Razor's in here. Probably went to bed. Doesn't matter. Irvin's probably sweating just as much as Sarah is. We're going to game 5, you guys. Game 5. Drito, thank you. Razor holding on to the lead. And Razor keeps it. So Razor holds on to a very tight 2-1 win in game number 5. So now It is 3-2 for Razor. Is this it? Is this it? Can Irvin hold on? Wow. Irvin holds on to his own 3-2 victory. Okay, so we got to set this up. This is game 7. So we're going with a 30-second spin. We are going to go with, we got to like something exciting. Applause right at the end. Not the horror scream. We got to get loud applause at the end. And we are just going to do random music. Random music for this last one. Actually, no. Is there cinematic music? I want some cinematic music. Strength of the Titans. Oh, yeah. Okay. Here we go. Swerving with Irvin against Razor Gaming. Justin is predicting. Okay, you guys, this is really bad. And I don't mean to but I actually have to go to the washroom. I'm so excited. Don't worry, it's a quick one. So I'm going to put a poll for you to vote in for 30 seconds. Who wins game 7? Is it Razor Gaming? Or is it Swerving with Irvin? I can't believe. Okay, I'll be back in 30 seconds. Vote in the poll. Okay, thanks for waiting, guys. I didn't mean to intensely draw this out. I'm going to end the poll. Again, I don't know if Razor's watching. Wow, 68 to 31%. Yes, I watched. Don't worry, Karan. I knew someone was going to ask that. The most electrifying moment in streaming history. Wait, you're not talking about the stream that I just went from the washroom, right? Clay pulling a Luongo in game 7. My heart wants Irvin. My gut tells me Razor. Oh, you guys are awesome. What's chair? Chair hype. Did someone leave a... Was it my chair? Oh, I get it, because my chair was just sitting there. Okay, friends. This is pretty exciting. Should I do giveaways every Sunday? No, I'm just kidding. I can't afford that. Oh, no. Okay. So Irvin won game 1. Then Razor came back with back-to-back wins. Then Irvin won game 4 to make it a best of 3. That sounds familiar. Razor won game 5 in a squeaker. Irvin won game 6 in a squeaker. So here we go. Michael's hilarious. Okay, I'll give you 30 seconds to go place your bet on Bet365. I think the way... No, I don't want to jinx it at all. I've met Irvin. I know Razor's been around a long time, so I don't have a dog in the fight. I'm just happy we're in game 7. Nuck says Irvin's at -220. But what's that based on? I'm loving this. I'm loving this because there's no Canucks. I'm in a good mood. I have no studying to do. Still, it's funny. And then don't worry. I'm going to spin in the next minute. Don't worry. I'm not going to wait all night. I kept bragging about how I have nothing to do now. I got no Canucks, no religious ed, no studying. but lo and behold, I got a work conference that we're putting on. I'm going to be in Terrace, by the way. If any of you are from Terrace, I'm going to be up in Terrace next week, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, speaking at a youth conference. Yeah, so that's my excitement for the my point is, actually, I know someone who lives in Terrace, now that I think about it. In all seriousness, I kept bragging about how I got nothing to do, but I've been able to fill my plate with stuff. So we are going for $100 gift card to Vanbase. The runner-up, though, don't worry, don't feel bad. The runner-up will get a $50 gift cert to Vanbase gift card, and then K has already won a $25. All right, you guys, 30 seconds, dramatic music, and loud applause. This whole season comes down to this. Count it down with me, friends. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, wow. That is as close as you're going to get. Razor Gaming wins Game 7 in a shootout. I think we got to zoom in on that. That is crazy. Yeah, you're right. What am I talking about? There's no such thing as shootout. This is a triple overtime. Oh, no, I can't. It's zooming in on everything else except the wheel. But you guys can see that's pretty much as close. Yes, I just got that message from someone, and I realized that as I was saying it out loud, where I was traveling to, I realized that one of you is there. I'll message you back after this. Whoa, what am I doing? I'm spinning again. That's not right. Okay, controversy. Hold on. Okay, quiet. So, Irvin, I trust that the email. So anytime Irvin bakes cookies, he wins something. Irvin, the email that you put in your entry, is that where I send it to? If you can respond very quickly and say yes, then I can send you yours already, for sure. And then Razor, are you in the chat? I doubt it, because I think Razor would have said something by now if Razor was in the chat. But Razor, if you're in the chat, let me know. Otherwise, I'll shoot you a quick message. Hold on, video review. Actually, Irvin and Kay, if you're still in here, I'm not going to send it to... Oh, Razor, you are here. Congratulations. I'm sorry, Razor, that I missed you. Did you say something earlier? Oh, good game, Irvin. Did you say something earlier? Were you quiet the whole time? And I'm sorry if I missed you. I didn't see all of the... Yep. Toronto's gotten back to me. The goal does stand. So Irvin, and finally Razor, the email address that you sent me, you entered with, is that the email address I can send the Vanbase card to? And if you say yes, then I can send them all out as soon as I'm done the stream. So we'll just wait for Razor to say hello, and then I will do my wind up of the stream tonight. Okay, awesome. Razor says yes. So Razor Gaming, congratulations. By the way, was not that you have to. What was Razor Gaming silent the whole time and just watching everything happen? So congratulations, Razor Gaming, $100 to Vanbase. Congratulations, Irvin, $50 to Vanbase, and congratulations, Kay, $25 to Vanbase, courtesy of me, Canuck Clay, because I'm so grateful for all of your support. Now, I'm not going to be doing giveaways every Sunday, but I'll probably do a couple more. And then once we get closer to the season, we'll start giving away things like preseason tickets and other things. So thanks to all of you for being here all season. This is not a final goodbye, but you can already tell there's going to be less to talk about. If any news breaks, signings, trades, injuries, whatever, people fighting, I will likely do regular spontaneous videos where I rush like mad to get to my car and then record the video from work. But then I'll still commit to these 2 streams a week, Sunday, Wednesday, Sunday, Wednesday. Although I already know that next Sunday I'll be speaking in Terrace, so I won't be able to be there. Regardless, thank you. You guys are awesome. Moderators, thank you for keeping this a safe and respectful place. Members, that's a legendary Lucas Gates, a legendary Carol Bovenlander, legendary Andrew Chang, and the Hall of Fame and franchise members. Thanks for your support as always. Oh yeah, we didn't even talk about Manny Malhotra. I did a video about that. Malhotra replacing Jeremy Colleton as the head coach of the Abbotsford Canucks. Maybe Karan, I'd be up for this. Let's talk about this. I'll mention it to Parker tomorrow night. So thanks to moderators, thanks to members, and thanks to all of you for watching, for liking and subscribing. Thanks to my sponsors, Van City Experts Real Estate and Coach Patrick Liu, weight loss coach. And thanks to everyone who went over and above and beyond today. That was Andrew with the early donation. Carol gifted 5 memberships. Carol gifted $10. And Irvin, who ends up winning. See, good karma. Irvin donates and wins 2nd place in our contest. You guys are all awesome. All right. I'm going to get out of here. On your way out, you can subscribe. You can like the you can, what I moan like that. You can subscribe. You can like the video. You can leave a late donation. You can gift a late membership, buy your own membership, upgrade your own membership, use your monthly membership message. And if you're listening on a podcast platform, make sure you rate and review. Welcome, Matthew. But I'm done tonight. I'm done until, well, tomorrow night. It's me and Parker, Canucks After Dark, wrapping up the season. And then my next show is on Wednesday night at 10 o'clock, not 11. Not sure if you guys like the 10 more than 11. Maybe some of you guys are used to the 11. But yes, I'm going to go 10 o'clock for the next little while, just so I can get a bit more rest at night. All right, guys. You guys are awesome. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Take care of yourselves. And take care of each other. Winners, that's Razor, Irvin, and Kay. Swerving with Irvin. I will send you your gift cards in the next half an hour before midnight. All right. For real. Stay safe, stay healthy. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. You know, recently I was walking in the jungle and I saw a lizard on his hind legs, and this lizard was telling jokes. And I turned to a local tribesman and I said, "That lizard is really funny." And the tribesman replied, "That's not a lizard. He's a stand-up chameleon." God bless, and go Canucks go. Swerving with Irvin. Booyah.